Try again. Good evening, everyone. How are we all? Thank you very much for joining us. It's Thursday, the 18th of August in your world. It's not in mine because this is pre-recorded well in advance. Because at the moment, as you watch this, I'm on a short break, just recharging the batteries and having a bit of time with the family and yeah, just having a breather from the world. So we'll get started. As always, the countdown has broken. But we'll get started in about it's about 4.5 minutes time. We'll get into the first question. I always say about, the countdown on the screen is to give you an idea of when we're about to start, not exactly when it's about to start. So anyway, so we'll get cracking in a little while. Just to note, this is pre-recorded. It's only the third Thursday pre-recorded quiz in 2.5 years, so that means there will be no quiz jockey tonight. Just grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper and get yourselves settled in. Get yourselves on your favourite video chatting apps or whatever it is you do. And yeah, get yourself settled in. But yeah, hope everyone's well. This is not long after I've finished Thursday's quiz, or last Thursday the 11th of August quiz. So not a lot of great deals happened, to be brutally honest. But still the usual fun of the fair for a Thursday night. Still 50 questions for you to get you to get your thinking caps. Is that the right word? Thinking caps. Get your brains working. That's the one I'm looking for. So yeah, as I record this, it is still absolutely melting hot. No fan on tonight. Oh well, yeah, I've not got the fan on at the minute. So that's switched off and at one side. So yeah, we'll get underway very, very shortly. Yeah, I've kind of covered everything I wanted to cover on Thursday night, so not really a lot to go into. There you go. But yes, we'll get underway. That's why it's a shorter intro as well, because obviously I've not got any shout outs or anything to go with. So just as always, hello to everyone. I know Beck will be on social media because we talked about this before the last Thursday quiz. She's still going to be on there. She'll still be in there, wittering away and chatting away to you. And she'll still be falling apart over the connections round, because this one, she doesn't know what it is. Although it's not too difficult, to be fair. It really isn't. But yeah, so we've got that to come, as always. Yes. Just looking at my timings. Yeah, you've got about 2 and a bit minutes. Plenty of time to get yourselves a drink and get yourself settled down. But yeah, hello to all of the YouTube live chat legends. On that note, that's a very good point. The live chat will stay on through all of this, because you can't, it's when you've got a Premiere, it's either on or off, basically. So yeah, you can't switch it off, but please don't put your answers in the comments. Just, yeah, half the time I've seen it before, and we've gone in and cleared it, but half the time people are putting the wrong answers in the comments. So yeah, don't put your answers in the comments, just chat away, show your scores, etc. But yeah, so other than that, we're nearly good to go. Yes. Yeah, so hello to all of the YouTube live chat legends. Hope you guys are all well. Hello to the rest of you as well. Hope you're all good. I mean, to be fair, most of the shout outs are sort of most people like checking in and saying hello. I could probably rattle through the regulars, but I won't do. I won't single anyone out. Hello to all the patrons in the General Nutjobs Discord server as well. I did say I'd probably drop in there and say hello to you guys as well. So no doubt I've already said hello to you guys in there as well. Also, it does depend on what I'm up to. So. But yeah, so this Thursday, this one you're watching now, and then Saturday's pre-recorded, and then we're back to normal business from Thursday the 25th, back live on a Thursday night. And then no plans at all. I have absolutely no Thursday night plans. I've kept Thursdays clear all the way through, so there's no plans as it stands for any more Thursday pre-recorded, which is good, because it means I don't have to fill 5 minutes of trying to work out. I mean, I could just sit here and sing or hum or something. And I did mention on Thursday about that was the end of those graphics, but I've just been I can't delay pre-recording this any longer. So when we come back on the 25th, we'll have some new stuff, some new music and some new bits for the break and stuff that we've been sorting out behind the scenes. Yeah, so we're into the last minute now. Just run around, grab yourselves, get yourself sorted. It's the old slides as well, so yeah, if you are just joining us, this is pre-recorded. So for those of you who are still asking about Quiz Jockey, no Quiz Jockey tonight, because it is pre-recorded. That will be back with you on the 25th of August on that live quiz. Yeah. So yeah, 30 seconds and we'll get into it. Let me get myself set up. I need that one on there. I literally have nothing. I've not long finished the Thursday the 11th quiz, so I've literally got nothing. All right, 10 seconds and we'll get into this then, and we'll get it up and running. 50 questions as always, 30 questions, take a break, 20 questions, take a break. And there we go. So, welcome along. It is Friday. No, it's not. I'm looking at the wrong one. It is. It's not Friday, Jay. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, the 18th of August. Thank you very much for joining us. It is Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz, pre-recorded for you tonight. Only the third time in 2.5 years that Thursday is pre-recorded. 50 questions as always, and we will kick off with an entertainment round as always. Starting then with this. Name the game show for number 1. So name the game show for number 1. Number 2, this is a badly described movie plot. Man has an awful time at wife's Christmas party. Loses his shoes and drops a German man to his death. Name the film. I'll talk about it when I give the answer. Badly described movie. So man has an awful time at wife's Christmas party. Loses shoes and drops German man to his death. Number 3, Norman Greenbaum, Doctor and the Medics, and Gareth Gates featuring the Kumars have all had chart success with which song? So Norman Greenbaum, Doctor and the Medics, and Gareth Gates featuring the Kumars have all had chart success with which song? Number 4, Cyril Blakely Blake was the inspector at the depot in which TV series? So Cyril Blakely Blake was the inspector at the depot in which TV series? Number 5, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr. all starred in which 1960s movie that was the subject of a remake in 2001? So Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr. all starred in which 1960s movie that was the subject of a remake in 2001? Number 6, what was X Factor winner Sam Bailey's only UK number 1? So what was X Factor winner Sam Bailey's only UK number 1? Number 7, Tony Robinson was the host of which Channel 4's long-running archaeological program? Big word for this time. Tony Robinson was the host of which Channel 4 long-running archaeological program? Number 8, the Rolling Stones secured their first number 1 single in the 60s, the 70s, or the 80s? So the Rolling Stones secured their first #1 single in which? The 60s, the 70s, or the 80s? Number 9, which family contains Gomez, Morticia, and Wednesday? Which family contains Gomez, Morticia, and Wednesday? And finally, for your entertainment, number 10. Who is this? So who is this for number 10? Round 2. Now, I've kind of shot myself in the foot with this. This really probably should have been the round 2 for the week of the 11th of August. And I didn't really think about it, but as a train goes by. So this is current affairs. It's all stuff that's been in the news over the last few weeks. Now, the caveat on this was written on the 10th of August. So I'm hoping at this point that it's all still going to be still relatively current or some sort of still in your head, hopefully. We'll find out. Number 1. Tragically, what type of whale recently died after it strayed into the River Seine? River Seine. Tragically, what type of whale recently died after it strayed into the river in front? The River Seine. Seine. However you want to pronounce it. Number 2, which football club recently hit the headlines after one of their stands was accidentally renamed after a renowned criminal? Somebody really didn't see. I can't believe they didn't see this. Which football club recently hit the headlines after one of their stands was recently named after a renowned criminal? Number 3, what is the name of the roundabout in Leicester that animal rights group PETA want renaming? Is it Walker's Roundabout, Pork Pie Roundabout, or Leicester Zoo Roundabout? So what is the name of the roundabout in Leicester that animal rights group PETA want renaming? Is it the Walker's Roundabout, the Pork Pie Roundabout, or the Leicester Zoo Roundabout? Change. Number 4, what is the name of this deceased blind psychic whose 2022 prophecies are starting to come true? So what is the name of this deceased blind psychic whose 22 prophecies are starting to come true? You will see the newspapers carrying prophecies sort of like the turn of the year as well. Number 5, a new £5 coin has been unveiled and for the first time will feature the Queen's what? So a new £5 coin has recently been unveiled and for the first time will feature the Queen's what? Number 6. So at the time of writing this, the UK is about to declare a drought. But in which year was this last declared? Was it 1978, 1998, or 2018? So at the time of writing, the UK is about to declare a drought. But in which year was this last declared? 1978, 1998, or 2018? Number 7, which former US president has recently had his home searched by the FBI? So which former US president has recently had his home searched by the FBI? Number 8, who is this who tragically recently passed away? Who is this who tragically recently passed away? Number 9, during an event last year, Nicola Sturgeon has revealed Liz Truss asked for her help with what? So this was an interview that came out in the last couple of weeks. Did Liz Truss ask her for help becoming a better politician? Her thoughts on a potential second referendum, or how to get into Vogue magazine? I don't do politics, but I just thought this question tickled me. During an event last year, Nicola Sturgeon has revealed Liz Truss asked for help with what? Was it becoming a better politician? Her thoughts on a potential second referendum, or how to get into Vogue magazine? And finally, for this round number 10, Twitter is heading to court in October after their proposed sale to whom was ripped up. So Twitter is heading to court in October after their proposed sale to whom was ripped up. And then to take you into the break. Now, I was set this challenge by some people I know a few weeks ago, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to inflict it on you guys as well. So quite simply, I'm going to give you a country, and it's whether the population is higher or lower than a certain amount, which you'll see in a minute. And a few of the answers that I was given surprised me, so I've rebuilt the round off the basis of the challenge that I was set. So let's see how you get on with this. It is self-explanatory. So number 1. Excuse me, the United Kingdom's population, is it higher or lower than 50 million? So all you need to do, right? All you need to do is write down higher or lower. But the United Kingdom's population, is it higher or lower than 50 million? Number 2, South Korea, is its population higher or lower than 50 million? So South Korea, higher or lower than 50 million? Whoa, too far. Number 3, Canada. Does it have a population that is higher or lower than 50 million? They're all, whoa, there goes my pen. They're all above. It's all either higher or lower than 50 million, but I've put that in there for those people who are on mute and messages going don't understand the question. So Canada's population, is it higher or lower than 50 million? Number 4, Australia's population, higher or lower than 50 million? So Australia's population, higher or lower than 50 million? Number 5, Spain's population, higher or lower than 50 million? So is the population of Spain higher or lower than 50 million? Number 6, Colombia. Population higher or lower than 50 million? So Colombia, population higher or lower than 50 million? Number 7, Egypt's population, is it higher or lower than 50 million? So is Egypt's population higher or lower than 50 million? Number 8, Italy, higher or lower than 50 million? So Italy, higher or lower than 50 million? Number 9, Kenya. Is Kenya's population higher or lower than 50 million? And your final one, number 10, Netherlands. Is its population higher or lower than 50 million? So there we go. That is all of your questions so far for your first 30. Take a short break. The questions will be up on the links. And I know that because I've already scheduled the tweets. So they'll be going out at about this time now. So if you need to recap any of those, head on over there now. If not, I'll see you back in about 7 minutes. See you after this. Not on mute. There we go. Right, so we'll go through the answers very, very shortly and see how you did with the first part of the quiz. Still connections round and general knowledge still to come as well. Yes. Got a few tweaks. So when I come back live on the 25th of August, so not only will the breaks and stuff be different, with some new updated music. So that music's been there now for nearly 2 years. So I'm gonna make some tweaks to that, some graphics, and then some other little bit of fun. Some of the things that I sort of do on a Saturday night, I'm trying to work out how to bring to Thursday as well. So if you just play on Thursday, you can play along as well, like we do on a Saturday. Right, that one there. Okay, right, get your answer sheets together. Let's see how you did with the first 30. Let's ping that across. So we kicked off then tonight with entertainment, as we always do. Round one. Oh, hello. There we go. Number one, name the game show. It is 3, 2, 1. Number two, badly described movie plot. A man has an awful time at his wife's Christmas party, even though it's not a Christmas film. Loses shoes and drops German man to his death. It is Die Hard. Yeah, I'll kick that debate up again. Number three, Norman Greenbaum, Doctor and the Medics, and Gareth Gates featuring the Kumars have all had success with Spirit in the Sky. Number four, Cyril Blakely Blake was the inspector at the depot in which TV series It's on the Buses. Number five, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr. all starred in which 1960s movie that was the subject of a remake in 2001? It's Ocean's 11. Number six, what was X Factor winner Sam Bailey's only UK number one? It was a debut. It was Skyscraper. Number seven, Tony Robinson was the host of which Channel 4 long-running archaeological program? It was Time Team. Number eight, the Rolling Stones secured their first number one single in the 60s, 70s, or 80s. It was the 60s. Number nine, which family contains Gomez, Morticia, and Wednesday? It's the Addams family. And number 10, who is this? That is Lucas Graham. Round two is current affairs then, hopefully. Number one, tragically, what type of whale recently died after it strayed into the Seine? It's a beluga whale. Number two, which football club recently hit the headlines after one of their stands was accidentally renamed after a renowned criminal? It was Southend United. Number three, what is the name of the roundabout in Leicester that animal rights group PETA want renaming? It's Pork Pie Roundabout. So they want it renaming away from it being pork pie. Number four, what is the name of this deceased blind psychic whose 2022 prophecies are starting to come true? It's Baba Vanga. Baba Vanga, even, not Venga. Baba Vanga. Yeah, she's said to be behind the prophecies. Apparently, she's got an 83% success rate, I think it is. Number five, a new £5 coin has been unveiled for the first time. Will feature the Queen's what? It is her signature. Number six, at the time of writing, the UK is about to declare a drought, but in which year was the last declared? It was 2018. I would have thought it was further out than that. But yeah, 2018 was the last time. So 4 years ago, last time an official drought was declared. Number seven, which former US president has recently had his home searched? It's Donald Trump. Number eight, who is this who recently, tragically recently passed away? It's Olivia Newton-John. Number nine, during an event last year, Nicola Sturgeon has revealed Liz Truss asked for her help with what? And it was to get into Vogue magazine. Because Nicola Sturgeon had done an interview with Vogue magazine, so Liz Truss asked how she could get in there herself. It was last year at an event. And number 10, Twitter is heading to court in October after their proposed sale to whom was ripped up. It's Elon Musk. So it looks like Twitter, that's going to end up in a very protracted, long legal argument, I think. Round three then, higher or lower on your country populations. Number one, United Kingdom, population higher or lower than 50. It's higher. Population of the UK, 67 million. Number two, South Korea is also higher, population of 52 million. Number 3, Canada is lower. Population of Canada at the moment is 39 million. Number 4, Australia is lower. Population 26 million. Number 5, Spain is lower. Population currently at 47 million. Number 6, Colombia is higher. 51 million, the current population of Colombia. Number 7, Egypt. Egypt is higher, way higher, 104 million, the current population of Egypt. You didn't need numbers, by the way. I'm just so you know the figures. Italy is higher. It's 59 million currently for Italy. Number 9, Kenya is lower. Population of Kenya currently stands at 48 million. And finally, number 10, Netherlands is lower. Current population, 18 million. So there we go, 30 points so far. Go over onto social media and let Beck know how you are doing so far. So yeah, still to come connections and general knowledge. But yeah, head on over, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. Let us know how you are doing. Because like I say, I'm taking a break, but every time I've done a pre-recorded quiz, I've always been there in one way, shape or form. In fact, there's only, like I said before, there's only one pre-recorded quiz that I wasn't able to get onto any kind of social media to see how things were going while the quiz was on. Had a look through it all afterwards. So yeah, let us know how you're doing. Beck will be sweating on the connections round tonight because, like I said, she knew what the Thursday one was a week or so ago, but she doesn't know what tonight's is. This could be interesting. Right, where am I up to? Yeah, okay, I think I'm about right. Timings wise, but let me go to that one. Make sure that's right there, and it is. Okay, here we go. Right, so connections, as always, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links them all together? I mean, this isn't difficult. It really isn't. Yeah, saving some of the better ideas for when I'm back. But let's get into it. A pack of playing cards is also known as a what? So a pack of playing cards is also known as what? Number 2, what is this? So what is this for number 2? Number 3, what word is given to the reveal of plot elements before the person has had the chance to watch themselves? So what word is given to the reveal of plot elements before the person has had the chance to watch themselves? Number 4, what is the American word for a lift? What is the American word for a lift? Number 5, what can go after top and fifth to make the name of TV shows? So what can go after top? What can go after top and fifth to make the name of TV shows? Number 6, what word can go before Jack to make the name of a savoury treat? Savoury treat? Is it sweet treat? I'm going to change that word because it's a sweet treat, it's not savoury treat. So what word can go before Jack to make the name of a sweet treat? Number 7, what can go after log to describe a dwelling found in the woods? Again, that's the wrong way around, you numpty. Oh, no, I am. Never mind. Ignore me. What word can go after log to describe a dwelling found in the woods? Of course, it is the right way around. Change, please. No, there we go. Number 8, a container with a flat base and sides, typically square, is called a what? So a container with a flat base and sides, typically square, is called a what? Why are you not changing? Number 9, what 3-letter word was used at the end of French movies from the 1950s? So what 3-letter word was used at the ending of French movies from the 1950s? And as always, question 10, what links all of those answers together? So what links all of those together? So we'll finish off then with general knowledge, 10 random questions for you, kicking off with this, number 1. Which of these is the correct spelling of the word questionnaire? They're on screen. So which of these is the correct spelling of the word questionnaire? A, B, or C? Number 2, June 2022 finally saw Canada and which other country agree to split the disputed island of Hans Island, which is just north of Greenland. So June 2022 finally saw Canada and which other country agree to split the disputed island of Hans Island, just north of Greenland. Number 3, in backgammon, is a drawn match possible? So in the game of backgammon, is a drawn match possible? Number 4. Who is technically the world's biggest toy distributor? This has swiftly become one of my favourite facts around this kind of caper, which is up there with the most produced tyres. So number 4, who is technically the world's biggest toy distributor? I'm not going to clarify that any more than that because it will give away the answer. Number 5, in which US state would you find the Walk of Fame? So in which US state would you find the Walk of Fame? Number 6, name the toy pictured here. So name the toy pictured here for number 6. Number 7, which county in the UK is known as the Red Rose County? So which county in the UK is known as the Red Rose County? Number 8, a word reading the same forwards and backwards is known by which name? So a word reading the same forwards and backwards is known by which name? Number 9, what is the capital of Barbados? So what is the capital city of Barbados? And your final question for this evening, number 10. Who was king at the time of the Gunpowder Plot? So who was king at the time of the Gunpowder Plot? So that is all of your questions then for this evening. So we'll take another short break. I'll be back in about 7 minutes time with all the answers and see how you did tonight. It's that one there. See you after this. Okay, just get yourselves sorted. Your time is nearly up to scrabble all of your answers down for the final part of the quiz, and let us know how you got on as well. Yes, so Saturday's quiz coming up, another pre-record, and then back to it from the 25th of August with some new additions and bits and pieces that I've been working on for a bit. It just feels like the right time to drop them in and change things over. So not the shell of everything. I was just thinking about this in the break. The shell of everything stays the same, so still be, you know, at the heart of it, a 50-question quiz. It's just I'm changing a few of the other bits that go with it. So yeah, so all to be revealed on the 25th of August quiz. Right, let's let me just make sure that's right this time. It is right. So push that one there and push that one there. So let's see how you did then, the final part of the quiz. 20 answers to come. Kicking off with your connections round. So number 1, a pack of playing cards is also known as a what? It is a deck, as in a deck of cards. Number 2, what is this? That is a fuse. Number 3, what word is given to the reveal of plot elements before the person has had the chance to watch themselves? It is spoiler. As in spoiler alert. Number 4, what is the American word for a lift? It is elevator. Number 5, what can go after top and fifth to make the name of TV shows? It is gear, as in Top Gear or Fifth Gear. Change. Number 6, what word can go before Jack to make the name of a savoury treat? It's actually, yeah, before Jack. To make the name of a sweet treat, it is flap, as in flapjack. Number 7, what can go after log to describe a dwelling found in the woods? It is cabin. The log cabin. Number 8, a container with a flat base and sides, typically square, is called what? It is box. Number 9, what 3-letter word was used at the ending of French movies from the 1950s? It was fin. It used to come up at the end. So, you know how sort of the older movies always used to have like the end. Well, the French ones always used to have fin, which I thought was quite cool. And what links them all together? Parts of a plane. So fuse for fuselage, blocks as in box as in the black box and the recorder, etc. So yeah, all parts of a plane, cabin, etc. I'll be sat waiting for a message from Beck because I won't have told her the answer. Finishing off then with general knowledge. Number 1, which of these is the correct spelling? It is C. I know it's ironic me asking people the correct spelling of words, but hey ho. But yeah, C is the answer. Number 2, June 2022 finally saw Canada and which other country agreed to split the disputed island of Hans Island just north of Greenland? It's Denmark. Number 3, in backgammon, is a drawn match possible? No. If you've ever played backgammon, you know you roll the dice and you know you take it in turns. So a drawn match is never possible. Number 4, who is technically the world's biggest toy distributor? It's McDonald's. I didn't say toy seller. I didn't say toy producer. I said toy distributor. And that's why I worded the question in that way, because I came across this fact reading the news article a few weeks ago. Because if you think about it, I think it's something like they sell a Happy Meal around the world 1 in every 2.5, 3 seconds, and they've all got toys. I know they're doing books and stuff now, but yeah, they are technically the world's biggest toy distributor. Number 5, in which US state would you find the Walk of Fame? It's California, the Hollywood Walk of Fame with all the stars, and it's California. Number 6, name the toy. That is a yo-yo. Number 7, which county is in the UK is known as the Red Rose County? It is Lancashire. Number 8, a word reading the same forwards and backwards is a palindrome. Number 9, what is the capital city of Barbados? It is Bridgetown. And finally, number 10, who was king at the time of the gunpowder plot? It was James I. So, tot your scores up, 50 points available. How have you got on this evening? However, if you require a tiebreaker to split you, if you've ended up on the same scores, etc., let's give you this one. In which year was the sweet company Haribo founded? So, in which year was the sweet company Haribo founded? I have promised a very good mate of mine that I'll bring him back some Haribo from holiday. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. It's on my list of things to bring back. Don't worry, Roy. I will bring you back some Haribo. Okay, so to split you, remember nearest to it gets the point. Your answer is 1920. The company was founded in 1920. The first jellies came out. I think it was 1922. Can't beat a bag of Haribo, can you? Right, there we go. That is it. That is all of your questions and answers for this evening. So how have you got on? As always, let us know across social media. Because it does genuinely help when I see the scores and I can... Because what a quiz that I think is easy turns out to be hard, or a quiz I think is going to be hard turns out to be easy. So it does help me with putting these together. But yeah, so tot your scores up. Let us know across social media. And that is it. So back Saturday night will be pre-recorded, as I said. Same usual Saturday format as you normally find, and then I'll be back live on Thursday the 25th of August, back up and running, back into the usual slot. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for playing along. Thank you for being a part of everything. I'll see you soon. As always, take care, stay safe.